Link knots made of silk threads and fabrics dyed using an ink style and dotted with flowers, the Chinese Qipao is taciturn yet sexy and strikingly beautiful. It accentuates a woman's amorous curves and was once chosen to be the national dress in China. The Qipao is more than a beautiful dress, it represents a symbol of traditional Chinese culture. The Qipao carries both national history and memories. It documents the evolution of the clothing culture in China. The Qipao originates from the Man ethnic group in China. It is the traditional dress for the Man women, which once featured a baggy tailoring until the early days of the Republic of China, when all manners of new trends were being introduced. Correspondingly, changes took place in the clothing styles as well. The Qipao embodies a revolution in women's dressing style. The high, ear-touching collars were lowered, the sleeves were shortened, the waist was tightened, the lower hem was narrowed, and the side slits were raised to the hip. Between the 1920s and the 1930s, the modified Qipao was eventually introduced to the public, representing a change in societal fashion from concealing a woman's figure to accentuating it. During this process, the Qipao became a typical symbol representing Chinese women. When creating a Qipao, a tailor will take the measurements of each client before choosing a material and a style. The production usually consists of 3 processes: cutting, drawing, and embroidery, in addition to the extensive use of special techniques to embellish the edges. Finally, the stitching replaces the drawing pens and the threads replace the dyeing colors, as the patterns are embroidered on the Qipao by hand. During the height of the Qipao's popularity, affluent women preferred gold and silver threads, and the patterns on this Qipao resulted from various stitches. At this time, the embroidery usually took the form of a dragon, a phoenix, a peony flower, or a peacock, all signifying good luck. Meanwhile, ink splashes and hand drawings using fine, delicate strokes were also widely used to embellish the Qipao. Applying traditional Chinese painting techniques to clothing adds brilliance to a Qipao's existing splendor. In addition to these embellishments, the linking knots, which serve as fasteners, are what give life to a Qipao. All such knots stand for traditional Chinese culture. Butterfly-shaped knots signify a happy married life, and diamond-shaped knots herald good fortune. In these colorful threads, Chinese cultural heritage is displayed and people's wish for a good life is embodied. The Qipao has weathered a past full of vicissitudes, but is now enjoying an era of innovation. In modern times, it features various styles of design and often appears on the international stage. As a condensation of a unique Chinese culture, the Qipao represents an enriched art form which has developed and prospered in the Orient, becoming a quintessential representation of Chinese women's style, relentlessly showcasing to the world the charm of Oriental beauty.